you would never believe. I never hungry, always messing with me. Whatever horror comics I read, please just let me.
Hey everybody out there, welcome to another edition of The Video Dead. I'm your host, Boner Lee.
And I'm Amber Atrophy.
And tonight we bring you finally Hobo with a Shotgun, as we promised. We were busy.
Little lazy.
Doing nothing. But
Doing nothing.
Busy, I guess. This movie was directed by Jason Eisner, who actually did a movie called The Teeth Beneath from 2005, which I have no idea
Is
about.
that a lot like teeth? Like vagina teeth?
No vagina teeth, I don't think.
No vag teeth.
I didn't read on it, so I really don't know. But this movie actually started out as a fake trailer for Grindhouse, of course, by Robert Rodriguez and Quentin Tarantino, and actually played on some screenings of the Canadian version of the film when it was released in theaters.
Canucks.
Yeah, I kind of wish it was playing because I didn't even hear about it until recently. But
you were jealous.
I was pissed. I wish I was from Canada. But anyway. There's been a lot of talk and hype about this movie. I think it's on the cover of Rue Morgue. I don't know if it's like this last month or this month. But finally, I was excited because Rutger Hauer's in it. And Rutger Hauer, as everyone should know, is from The Hitcher. He played the crazy man in The Hitcher.
And he played the main villain in Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
He did, the vampire.
The movie.
The movie,
the only acceptable version.
Yeah, and he was actually in Sin City as the priest and Blade Runner, and he's been in like a shit ton of other movies. Like, I mean, he's
been around.
He's old. He's
a badass.
He is a badass, and I think he's a badass in this movie too, which made me want to see it. You know. But anyway, I guess a synopsis of the movie is pretty much what it says. He is a hobo with a shotgun.
A hobo with a shotgun.
And it's kind of a take on, he's kind of tired of crime in the city. There's lots of crime and violence and death and destruction and chaos and
crooked cops.
And he's going to take matters into his own hands, and that's with a shotgun. The only way he knows, he says. And pretty much, that's the story. I mean, he's just wiping out villains and taking care of business,
General
as we would say. He's a badass. He's an old badass. Lots of violence and gore in this movie. Very trauma-like.
Trauma style, yeah. Which I can't appreciate about this movie.
Fuck you, I'm Duncan!
I don't know if she liked it as much as me, but I guess we'll get into that.
Very much so.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. The gore was cool. He was a badass.
The gore was cool,
you gotta admit it.
But the substance just wasn't there. I felt like I was just
with a shotgun.
Right, and that's it. I felt like I was just supposed to like this movie so much that I didn't like this movie as much as I thought I was going to. It was hyped up. It was a little trite because I am getting a little tired of the Grindhouse trend.
Fuck you!
I am. I appreciate the gore. Like you said last night, it is sort of circa trauma 10 years ago, as far as like just the way the comedy flows, the way the gore flows and everything. But the storyline, I'm just kind of like, ho-hum.
Don't fucking talk, I'm talking.
You know what I mean? Like, his sidekick was not a badass. She was a silly whore. And
to me, this movie is like, take Death Wish with Charles Bronson, but put him in a trauma movie. That's kind of how this movie was, I think. And there was even an appearance by Ricky from the Trailer Park Boys.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
We were watching it, I'm like, is that dude in Trailer Park Boys?
It was kind of more of a cameo.
Yeah, like right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Things happened to him. I guess.
Dun, dun.
Can't tell you.
Motherfucker, do the math.
Yeah.
But this movie hasn't been released yet. I think you can get it like on demand, and I know like on Amazon it said you could rent it on like a video, instant demand, and it's probably on Netflix too. I'm not sure, but
I don't know.
not sure when the DVD's coming out or Blu-ray, but I'm sure it'll be soon. I guess then what more is there to talk about? I mean,
well, who's more of a badass? Hobo with a shotgun or Tom Atkins with a shotgun?
Good news and bad news, girls. The good news is your dates are here.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
Woo!
Tom Atkins is
That's
a badass.
right.
It would have been cool if they would have had Tom
They should have
Atkins.
had a shootout.
They should. Well, they should have. Maybe one day we'll have like Tom Atkins and Rutger Hauer like taking on like
With
the
shotguns.
world
Versus the world.
It would be awesome. That
So,
movie would rule.
Out of 10,
Out of 10,
what are you going to give Hobo with a shotgun?
8.5.
8.5. I'm going to
8.5.
go 6 1/4. 6 1/4. And we don't differ very much in our
We don't.
reviews, but the substance just wasn't there for me. Either that or the hype killed it for me.
I mean, I can't come out here and I can't squash an apple with my bare hands.
You know, I'll probably have to just
But-
revisit it and think about it on my own.
The hype sometimes does kill it for
It
me.
did. It did.
It killed it with Martyrs
like,
for me a lot.
The Serbian film.
Yeah.
Remember how stoked we were for that? And we were just kind of like,
It was like,
yeah, I'm not offended.
people were like, you're going to be so offended by this
No,
movie. It's hard
I'm
to watch. And
I'm
I'm
not.
like, I
didn't
was
get-
expecting a
I
lot
didn't
more.
get penetration. I mean,
No penetration
Nope.
on Baby. I was, when I heard about that, I was like, you're going to actually see it? And then it just cuts away, and I'm like,
Sick.
why are people offended
now
by
that,
this?
isn't that guy being prosecuted now for child porn or something?
I think so. Which is
Anyhow, we're
stupid,
rambling.
But, yeah, we
We're
are,
rambling.
but, you know.
But some exciting things happened this past week with the video Dead, as far as friends of ours wanting to showcase us on their website. We have our buddy Justin, your buddy Justin, rather.
Yeah, from Foreman.
From the October Country, which their website will be right down here. If you want to go check them out and check us out on there, that's pretty cool. We didn't expect anybody to really pick us up like that. And then also our buddy Ted Brown via the interwebs. He's going to put us soon on the Liberal Dead, another little cool horror review site. So
things are happening for us,
yeah,
kind of.
people are going to watch us.
I
and
guess people watch us.
they're entertained.
Why? I don't
don't
know.
know.
I don't know either, but
I don't know.
I'm glad.
Yeah. And also, in other news, I wanted to bring to everybody's attention that's watching the Popcorn DVD re-release that our buddy Christy Jett, that works over at Fright Rags, is working on right now. She's got a little website going on where she's trying to raise $16,000 for this re-release. And this re-release is going to be really awesome. It's going to have
Do it.
a documentary, which I think she's totally handling that business, a commentary, a poster with art by Jeff Zornro, which, if you don't know who he is, he does a lot of the badass t-shirt art for Fright Rags. It's also his birthday today, so we want to
Ooh.
give him a shout out.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, buddy. But right now, she's got $1,500 in her plight for $16,000. So if you even pledge $1, you do get your names in the credit for contributing to the documentary and to the re-release of Popcorn, which that's really cool for
and
$1.
please do it, because Popcorn rules. It's underrated.
Popcorn is very cool.
It had a DVD release a few years ago, but then it went out of print.
Mm-hmm.
So
And there's only 40 more days for you guys to help Christy Jett raise money for the
Do it.
Popcorn re-release. So you
Pledge.
better do it.
Now.
And I think the website's going to be...
Brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Do it.
what's your favorite line from Popcorn?
Fuck your butt.
fat boy.
I am the possessed. I'm the possessor.
Andrew?
No.
Popcorn. Buy a bag. Go home in a box.
All right. So that about wraps it up.
It does. I think that's all. That's all the time we have
What
tonight.
are we gonna review next time?
I don't know. I think it's gonna be a surprise.
It is.
I think we're gonna do something old, because we've been doing a
Something
lot.
old.
We've been doing a lot of new stuff lately.
Yeah.
too.
Right on.
So until next time, I'm Boner Lee,
And I'm Amber Atrophy.
and we'll see you next time on
The Video Dead.
If you're very good, we're going to floss our teeth.